Micah Parsons has finally had enough of Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, the shenanigans, and he has requested a trade. I'm like, you know what, Micah? Shout out to you, because really enough is enough. I don't understand why every season there's always a player going back to I don't know when that Jerry Jones seems to have a problem with paying. And we're talking about players who are producing, who impact winning. They are not going to win any championship or get close to contending for a championship without Micah Parsons in that building. That is a fact. And Micah posted this very, very long statement. I'm not going to read the whole thing, obviously, but if you read some of it, he spoke to how he wanted to get a deal done in 2023. He wanted to try to get one done last season, even though he knew he would get a lot less as opposed to waiting. He didn't really care about that. He just wanted to get a deal done and be in the Dallas Cowboys uniform because he liked the franchise. He loved the franchise, in fact, and he really wanted to be in the building. But I think what really did it for him was Stephen Jones coming out the other day and saying that they want to get a deal done with Micah, but Micah has to want to get a deal done. And Micah said right here, up till today, the team has not had a single conversation with my agent about a contract. So that was a lie. He also mentioned that he was tired of the narratives that had been placed out there about him because he pretty much had been quiet about everything and just showed up and produced, in fact, which he has. Is Micah Parsons not top 5 in defensive categories in the NFL? He's a top 5 player, non-defensive wise, in the NFL. He's a superstar in this league. He shows up, he produces. Now, I know last year was a down year. Dak wasn't there. He obviously had gotten hurt, but you see what he can do. You know who he is. He's shown up. He has showed out across the board. Extremely versatile defender. Why would you not want to pay him? And again, you could have paid him a lot less had you not waited. I don't know what this media game is that Jerry Jones likes to play all the time, but enough is enough. Pay me or trade me. And as a Bills fan, we could definitely use Micah Parsons in Buffalo. So Micah, if you want to come this way, please do. I know the Cowboys probably won't trade him because they're going to keep him in that building. We know how they usually do, when it comes to contracts and holding players hostage. But it's like, you can get a lot in return for him also because Micah Parsons has high value. Either way, I would love to see Micah Parsons in Buffalo. And if not in Buffalo, what bigger screw you, Jerry, than for him to go to the Washington Commanders with one of his old coaches, who, by the way, has created quite the winning culture there. They got Jaden Daniels. They were one of the last 4 teams standing. Almost got to the Super Bowl, almost in his rookie year. Now, the Commanders have their own issues. They don't want to pay Terry. It's a whole other conversation because even that to me is ridiculous. But nevertheless, it would be a big, you know what, screw you to Jerry Jones. And for that, I love it. And I also feel like they could use him in Washington. They have enough pieces right now, but adding Micah Parsons to any team is going to take it to another level. Micah Parsons, shout out to you for standing up for yourself. And I hope that he's not just saying this, requesting the trade, but he ultimately, if he needs to, sits out this year. I know it's going to be costly, but bet on yourself because you know what? You have earned it.